Welcome to Belka de Weerd, race day 7. Flying high of 93% off returns in race day 6. Huge bragging rights in the world of one-loft racing. We are now here in race day 7, Hendrik, and we are presenting to the birds, our feathered friends, 383 kilometers of African sky. But first, let's talk about the weather conditions. What challenges do we foresee this morning?
Well, I'm very excited to see that we have a perfect race day for our pigeons out there today. Ron reported there was no wind at all with Liberation, and the same apply here at the loft as we stand here. So in that regard, so many fancies, they sometimes prefer a headwind, and some fancies tend to do better with a tailwind. And today is a perfect, nice neutralizer in a way that there's no wind. In the middle section there's a little bit by Cartonville, like for 60 kilometers. They predict early in the morning there was a bit of a south wind, which means it's a tailwind. But it also toned down quite quick. By 9 o'clock there would hardly like 6-7 kilometer hour tailwind from the south, only for 60 kilometers, just before the mountain ridge of Hartbeespoort Dam. Maximum temperature for today is 30 degrees Celsius. Right now, while the pigeons are flying, we're dealing with 25 degrees Celsius, which is perfect for racing. So, no, very good weather.
Now, this season, a lot of us would know already, is accumulative of 10 races. Now, that's a lot of races, and within those races, we have some short bouts. I mean, just 4 or 5 days ago, we had 330 kilometers. Now we have just 4 days later another 500 kilometers. How does that work out for the birds? Will they be able to handle it?
Yeah, 4 days after race 6, we have the pigeons back in the truck. Truck is even on to the Ventersburg area, 380 kilometers. And yeah, I think the pigeons can do it for sure. We're confident. With AFRIKAPRO, what's very important to note is we make 100% sure all pigeons are in a top form because we know what is coming for them. We know we had to prepare them and lay a very strong foundation for those pigeons going into this 10 races series. And that's why we recommend all our participants to rather send the pigeons earlier, because the quicker we have them, those that breed the pigeons right now, send them in November, December, then we have time to prepare them for this tough season, because we take a lot out of the pigeons.
That indeed is true. Now we're looking forward to the race. But first of all, something very exciting that you've just come up with. Of course, AFRIKAPRO is very dynamic, and we have our new social media platforms as well. So throughout our live session, we'd like to encourage you to go onto our Facebook page, Hendrik, and we've got a trick question actually, and we've got a huge prize in fact. So we've got one single bird free entry that we're giving away if you can answer who in the past 3 seasons has been our black jacket champion, of course. Hendrik, do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, together, what will today's velocity be?
Yes.
So if they can tell us what will be who was the black jacket champions for the past 3 years and what's today's velocity, we're going to give for the guy that comes closest to that, the accurate answers, the free single bird free entry. So you can send 5 pigeons where 1 activation is for free.
Well, very, very exciting. We can't wait to hear or find out who that winner will be. But for now, let's throw on over to Ruan at Liberation.
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning at Liberation Point, race 7 from 383 kilometers. No wind at all. I would like to wish everyone the best of success for today's race.
Always looking at what beautiful scenes. Really, really lovely. Now, Hendrik, talking about last week, ahead of today's race. Last week was a very, very grueling race. Hectic conditions. We had some very, very high temperatures, and now we're here. We're back here again. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how you feel about today's race?
Yeah, so this is what we say. We take everything out of the pigeons what we can, and that's the reason for that is to get to the best genetics into the world. This is exactly the same. We are going to be open about it. Been many times open about it. We basically copy Tour de France.
Yes.
And we're now in the mountains. We're entering now. So
I love that. I like that analogy.
Yeah. So the fans and everyone out there got to understand this is pigeon racing to the best we imagine can offer to the world. Is to make sure. It's not about 1 or 2 or 3, 4 races. It's about continuity, fast recovery. You just need to recover fast to be able to pull it off week after week. And yes, we're going to have fast races, sprint races, but at the end of the day, Tour de France is being won by the guy that's best in the mountains. And last week, the previous 2-3 weeks was evident to that. And that was even in the end of our sprint series, but now we're right in the endurance series. Today is just a nice neutralizer in a way that is no wind at all.
Right.
And I'm going to be very curious to see what names featuring in that as well, because that really tells us that there's no other factors. It's just no wind. And I believe also the temperature is also fair to the pigeons today. Maximum 30 degrees Celsius. So this is a very fair day for pigeon racing out there.
Fair enough. Now, right at the head in front of the group of the birds, are we expecting to see any breakaway groups?
Honestly, I don't think we're going to have what we've seen in the previous week, where it was a free pigeons breakaway of 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
And on 330 kilometers. That's unique pigeons that do that. I remember Hans Everett Aberkamp had once a pigeon that arrived here, Beatles Africa Dream.
Right.
That was the only pigeon that arrived first at a loft, but it was like with a few seconds, 40, 50 seconds. Circle aloft 2 times, waiting for the rest, and then they come down together. Luckily, it walk in first.
Yes.
But to answer, my gut feeling is we're going to have a nice big pack in the front.
Right.
Yeah, more than 5 to 10 pigeons.
Well, then, in that case, let's take a look at the route for today.
Yeah, that will be from Ventersburg. That is a 383 kilometer mark. As you can see, there was no wind. Ron reported no wind at all. And today, this morning, 10 degrees. Only last week it was 17 degrees. So today, maximum, or the morning temperature is 10 degrees with Liberation, 160 kilometers into the race.
Sure.
The wind pick up a little bit, tailwind there, to 70 to 8, 9 kilometers an hour. And 180 kilometers all the way to AFRIKAPRO, basically with no wind, maximum 30 degrees, as I mentioned. Yeah. So yeah, we can see currently the velocity is 1500. So our fanciers and participants viewing, looking at the live view, can actually start telling us their predictions. But I think the velocity will be, as well as who win the black jacket in the previous 3 years.
Yes, indeed, very, very exciting. But before we do that, let's take a look at the very prestigious black jacket rankings.
Yeah, so there we can see Federer Loft. They have a very good final 2023. Where that day they're coming third, and there you can see as well they're back in the black jacket rankings, top 10. Well done to them as well. And Hans Paul Esser Loft, now known to be featuring in black jackets for last year as well. As I mentioned before, there was last year 5th going into the final, and they set themselves up for that as well this year. Pigeon Palace and Kingston Gijslow, both of their 2 teams lay there together. And that's a beautiful part for me of AFRIKAPRO. That pigeon genetics we see there, it's all out of this bred, out of the same loft. And look how they rank themselves within AFRIKAPRO, 7 and 8.
Great domination.
And so that tells me the concept of AFRIKAPRO does class your genetics for this time of the season where we are already after. I think we're just over the halfway mark now. It's over 1,500 kilometers we already raced. So Kevin Loft there at 6th position. And the Protea Rebels are also here. They're doing very good. Nice capital city from a few people in a club that's put together.
Yes.
And then Wilson, Mary Wilson and Creer and Schellenbusch. doing also very good. Super season for them. Well done and congratulations to them and Alvin Bester.
Yes, in our top 3.
Yeah, in the top 3. And then Welge, Dietlefs in the Priya.
Big name.
Big name out of that. And we say big name because they did win the black jacket before. That's for them.
There we go. So our race director dropping a few clues there.
For me, it's the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
I think for every fence out there is, it's a new season start. You have to go back with confidence to your breeding pairs and to pair up only 15 pigeons you send. And there's no surety that you will be ranked year after year in the top 10 or even top 20 or top 50. But I'm just amazed how these teams like Welge, Dietlefs, the Priya, just some way find it to have the team always up there.
No, certainly.
And Mountain Loft as well. Back in 2023, they breed a first ace pigeon blue jacket and third ace pigeon.
Right.
And there we see now they're leading Africa Pro in a black jacket. But far from over. Far from over.
Definitely far from over. But you can see our international fanciers taking the top 2 spots. Well done to them. Giving our local guys a big run for their money.
Yes, yeah.
All right, let's take a look, roll right along to our blue jacket rankings. In number 10, we have Triple L.
Yeah, and Kevin is there in the 9th position. Dennis Family Loft done phenomenally well. I have worlds of respect for him for going back to his homework and come back much stronger this year. And just want to encourage everyone just to see what he does, talk to him, and come back with lots of...
Share some knowledge.
Yeah, and...
we're on Facebook now, so it's not just about speaking to us here at Africa Pro. There's so much knowledge that you can share on the Facebook platform as well and ask each other questions and find out where your breeds are from and the bloodlines. And it's just so exciting that we can offer that.
But that's why we have this interviews with our fancies and winners as well. And I always prompt them to give us and our participants advice. So what I appreciate most of our blue jacket is, I mentioned it before always, is here is no selection by the fancy that can make a human error or activating his pigeon.
Yes.
This is just pigeons flying against the clock.
Right.
So this is our 10 best pigeons today in Africa Pro after 1,500 kilometers in these conditions we were flying. And there we can see Webster Loft come through very strongly last week as well. Karoo Africa, we see Alvin Best is up there
again.
And Wilson. And then Welge, Dietlefs and RMG single. RMG Racing have every year they've been in the top 10 rankings on Ace Pigeon. That says also, that's a very strong message for everyone out there. But then what I'm very proud of Erwin van Os there in Netherlands. He proved to the world the same as what Dr. De Beer done last year.
Yes.
That if got a pigeons, he can do it, and there we can see it. They are currently leading the Ace Pigeon Blue Jacket competition. Congratulations and well done. And that pigeon is bred amazingly. It's well bred out of Koopman and Weymouth's blood. And I encourage everyone to go and have a look at that genetics up there.
All right, let's take a look at the velocity right now. Just reaching 1,500 at the moment.
I think we always been surprised at Africa Pro with a faster velocity than we think. So I want to encourage our participants again to just let us know what you think the velocity will be today, and let's see who's going to be right. But in the past, our pigeons sometimes, when there's no wind or a little bit of a tailwind, they sometimes tend to surprise us.
Of course, we still have that competition running, and we get that single bird free entry. Now, race director Hendrik, what exactly does that mean? For somebody who's watching for the first time, what's a single free entry bird?
You can send in 5 pigeons, and Africa Pro will activate your first pigeon for you on your behalf. If you can get the velocity right today and tell us who was the black jacket winner, fancy of the year for the last 3 years.
Very exciting, very exciting. So jump on to the comments. Please also just drop a few pictures and videos of your birds and your titles and your achievements. We'd also love to share that as well. Eyes to the sky, ladies and gentlemen. Eyes to the sky anytime now. We might have our furry friends. There's no
first pigeons arrive. That's a nice big pack.
Right on time.
Quite a lot of pigeons here.
Who will clock first?
Let's see. There's the pigeons coming in. Wow.
Anytime now we get to see who conquers the sky. Keep your eyes on the screen. We have a race winner, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Belga and Kuta. Well done.
Unbelievable. Well done, Dominic and Kuta, taking race 7, 383 kilometers. And Kukamuru going second place. Team van der Pas third. Congratulations. And then a sail pigeon again. And Jassim from Qatar. Well done. Umberkalov from Qatar and Jassim from Kuwait. And Gupta Solowski. Very good. Good to see the pigeons in Mountain Lofts, the Painters in Ulrich, in the 9th position, in 10th position, Team Olaf Loft and Luba Makupadik.
And that's our 10.
And Andri Small.
Red round.
Mountain Lofts again.
Once again.
Very, very good to me. Ahmed Kaftar from Turkey. Congratulations.
Alwyn Bester, position number 15. Pigeon Palace in 16th. Let's see who's at 17th. Stefan Hosman. And in 18th, you have Herbert, Joe, and Meat. Well done. Congratulations.
Jan Hoymans, 19th position. TNT in 21st position.
Very well done.
Oh, fantastic 5.
Yes.
Excellent.
Pigeon Palace, once again.
Looking really, very, very good. Congratulations to our participants. That looks fantastic. Dennis Family Loft in 25th position.
Well-known name there,
We quickly have a look at what is our fancier, if we already have a fancier.
Let's take a look. Beautiful visuals there. Really huge pack that landed there, Hendrik.
Yeah, look at that. Can that be true? Dennis Family Loft.
Wow.
Let me just double check, but that looks right. Yeah, that is 100% correct. Gannis Family Loft, he nominated his pigeons correctly from America, and Ken Easley coming second. Well done to America, and Team Olaf Loft and Lubomir Kubachi. Nils Godeman, 4th position. That is very, very interesting.
And here comes another pack.
Another group of pigeons. Pigeons looking in top form. 4 days, 5 days after the last tough race last week and this week, it's just normal conditions, and these pigeons is doing superb.
Absolutely incredible. Landing very well. Beaks are closed. They're not gasping for air.
Yeah.
You know, it's just beautiful
just
to see.
show the difference what day temperature can do.
Certainly. And I think that was quite a quick arrival as well, and a huge pack in front. And of course, now they're coming in big packs as well. So I think it was a fairly easy race for them, would you say, Henrik?
Can we have a look at the black jacket ranking? Okay, so Alvin Bester start moving up. They got 2 pigeons in already. Eric Kruger, Wilson already, and Kruger, Schellenbusch have also their pigeons in. Oh, Mountain Loft just keep that first position again. Their second pigeon arrived. Toro Rebels got a pigeon. No, they don't. They still wait for a second pigeon. Kevin got his pigeons in. Kingsley Gijslode got their pigeons in. Pigeon Palace 2 got their pigeons in. Ferrelof got their pigeons in. Things are very much looking same. It's only Velga Deadlift that's waiting for a second pigeon.
Yes, indeed. Busy skies at the moment. Still rows of the birds still coming in.
And I see Hans Paul S is also waiting for his second pigeon.
With weighted breath.
And so can we just look at the current Blue Jacket rankings? There's another pack of pigeons coming.
Huge pack. Really, really lovely visuals there. Circling loft right above. And there they go. Just landing. Beautiful landing there.
Let's see. Team van Os seems like he's keeping the top ranking. He's still the Blue Jacket leader. It will be fantastic to have a good interview with him as well. And RMG also keep staying in the second position there on the Blue Jacket rankings. Harry Wilson's pigeon in on the Blue Jacket ranking on a 4th position already in. The Velga Deathless pigeon is still out. Oh no, now it's blocked. So it's remained staying at our Blue Jacket ranking hardly changed. And the Black Jacket. Can we just quickly have a look at the Brown Jacket? Alva and Bester move up 10 positions.
Yes.
Velga and Kruger
16 positions.
Kruger 16 positions up. Team van Os 2 positions up. That looks very good.
Victoria Rebels as well.
Our top 6 rankings is already there. So it's Kevin, Zoltan, Pretoria Rebels and Team van Os, Velge and Truter, Alwyn Wester.
Well done,
leading
guys.
the brown jacket today.
Looking very, very good. Big jump there. 16 notches by Velge and Truter. Now standing in number 2.
We go to the race. This is the first 15 pigeons coming in.
All right, yes, we have our race winner, Dominic Velga. Well done. Congratulations and welcome to you. It's race day 7 and you have conquered the skies.
So, Dominic, congratulations. Let's just see if we can get your audio on. Can you hear me? Dominic, can you hear us? No, we can't hear Dominic. Can we just see if we, otherwise we can go back quick to the other shot and see if we can sort out his audio quick, if possible.
All right, so we'll get back to that call while we sort out the audio there. In the meantime, there's such a huge flock coming down. It's looking really, really good. I'm curious to see what our percentage of returns is.
Yeah, no, that looks really very good. The return today, if the pigeons come like that, it just shows they are in top form.
Yes.
Just 5 days ago, they was in a very tough headwind, high temperatures, and today you don't see any of those signs where they were dehydrated. We can see that was definitely a nice, what we call a perfect race day with temperature right now as we speak is 25 degrees Celsius when they arrive at a loft and not 42 like last week. And that's just a massive difference there. And I'm amazed to see that the fancy of the race, the top 2 is all from America, from Ken Easley and from Mike Ennis.
International fanciers again, dominating.
Yeah, so there you can see fancy of the race. Look at that. Unbelievable. Well done to them. And
so South Africa only taking the lower spots over there. In the beginning, it's the Americans.
Yeah. And also from Team Fantastic 5 from 11th position there, Pipa Breeding 10th, Umberka 9th, 8th is Federlofts. Very good back in the stage,
Sure.
Main in the top 10, of course, Kings and Gijslow, first and second team.
Very international top 10 over there.
Team Olaf Lofts there from Lubomar, and then Nels Kuderman, and then there's another team Olaf Lofts. So they have a fantastic race, both their teams, Lubomar Kubacik and Team Olaf Loft there from South Africa, having both teams in the top 10 ranking today for fancy of the race. Well done to them. And then the 2 Americans are dominating.
Yes, indeed.
But just look at this, how many pigeons is coming in the packs. So obviously all of us know if they arrive like that, your returns will be very high.
Certainly, such a
we're already over 54%.
Wow. Surely that's a record at this time.
That distance is only 383 kilometers. And just look at that. Within minutes, there's 56% already in the loft. So the pigeons doing fantastically well.
We might be nearing record numbers in terms of returns there, and considering the amount of time, the short amount of time to get to 56%.
Ron told me this morning with the liberation, no wind, nothing, no wind. But he said those pigeons just stays in what we call in a nice long sausage. So the front runners were running in the front, but they just follow close by.
Right.
And they fly like that for kilometers, and we know that was perfect weather for that, for racing. We would just want to thank all our sponsors as well. Velga de Veer, that's sponsoring today's race.
Of course.
We are a very big supporter of them, and we use their product as well. Velgazol. If that not for that product, I don't know what we would have done. Rowan can't live without that.
No, certainly. I mean, I think that's the reason we have such great inspiration for the birds as well. Such top-notch products that we use for our birds.
No.
So I would like to thank Velga de Veer for this amazing products. We use it regularly when the pigeons come from the road, and this Belgazole makes my life much easier as a trainer when the pigeons come and to help recover them.
What's it going to be? There we go. Thank you so much to our sponsors over there, making AFRIKAPRO the elite one-loft racing that it is.
Yeah, just the challenge in itself, people can perhaps just take it for granted. After you've gone through 3 very tough, challenging races like we faced in the past 3 weeks, right. And then just within days you have to go again and further and longer to recover those pigeons. These products is of immense importance to us. And at the end of the day, we always believe it's a lot of boxes you've got to tick. So the pigeons, of course, need to be in top form and fit and all of that and healthy and so forth. But at the end, our sponsors play a big role with these very good products that work for us.
Now, we're now staring at race day 8, dead in the barrel. Before we talk about race day 8, Let's talk about taking a little holiday to Cape Town, Hendrik. We know the accommodation is still available, and we're looking forward to that final in Cape Town.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of effort for this final this year.
Yes.
It's going to be tremendous. We want to encourage all fans across the globe to attend the final. We promise to make it your greatest final you ever attend, and to look at world-class pigeon racing that day and be enjoying it with all fellow fans across the globe. And that's going to be in the week from the 7th. The first guest will arrive here at Pala AFRIKAPRO Loft, but it's going to go all the way up till the prize giving in the evening of the 11th of October in Vergenland, Wine Estate, Cape Town, Somerset West. So that's carefully planned everything so that you had the best ever final in the pigeon sport.
Listen, guys, wherever you are in the world, set those dates apart, put the money apart, because I mean, we're going. AFRIKAPRO is going to Cape Town. That's the mother city, and we offer way more than just AFRIKAPRO. Obviously, that's the reason we're there. But there's so much more to do, and this is the reason we're taking us to Cape Town as well. So please do bring your friends, bring your families, make your bookings. It's going to be an absolutely exciting, feather-filled week of competition and enjoyment.
Yes, perfect, for sure. Did we manage to get Dominic still on online? Can you hear us? It's the audio.
Yes. Do you hear
How's
me,
it, Dominic?
Henrik?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you doing, Dominic?
Yeah. Oh, I was not ready. I was in the car, Hendrik.
Oh, okay.
I was not expecting the pigeons already.
Okay, now I got you on audio, but now your visual is not fine. Let me see. Is it something we could? But don't worry about it. We will keep talking. Dominic,
Yes.
congratulations. Well done.
Yes, I'm so happy because it's so difficult to win a hotspot. It's even difficult to get top 10 position. But the first, I'm very happy for me and also for Johnny, Johnny Trutter, my friend who joined my team this year. I'm very happy for this guy also. Yes, and also again for the family Dupré, Detlef.
Yes.
I checked the pedigree, Hendrik, and it's an amazing pedigree. It's the father is a son of the father of Turbo Kettle, and with the nest sister of the mother of Turbo Kettle, the 168, the kettle. And the mother is fantastic. She was the 4th ace pigeon last year that I bought on Pipa. The 4th ace, also Dupré, Detlef, blood fully. Also, it's even when I have a look at the pedigree, I think it's almost inbred, but it's 100% Dupré, Detlef pigeon. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well done, Dominic. I can still remember last year you invest quite a lot into that bloodlines. I was at a point I was actually concerned. You put your money on that and you had so much confidence that this year you're going to do good. After you were leading last year, 2nd place in the green jacket, going into the final, you were totally hooked onto the AFRIKAPRO concept. And then you decide, no, next year I want to do good in black jacket. And you strategically plan it, go and buy the 3rd ace pigeon. Am I right? You just mentioned 3rd ace pigeon of last year.
The 4th.
Oh,
that
fourth,
was sold on the 4th. Yeah, the 4th is ace pigeon. I bought from Dupré Detlef last year on Pipa, and I was at the breeding loft February, March this year, and
Yes.
I had this pigeon in my hand, and you were there also, Hendrik, and you remember that I told you that she's going to be amazing breeding hen because this pigeon is fantastic quality.
That is.
And the eye, I took 100,000 eye details in the photography, but this hen has a fantastic special breeding eye, really unbelievable. And
I remember
now you see already the
very clearly.
Yeah.
You mentioned that is the best eye you ever seen so far. That was the most striking eye because you told me you for making photos of pigeons for many years and you didn't come across a beautiful eye like that.
Yes. That was the most important of the hen. It was a fantastic hen also in the hand, but the eye was exceptional, top breeding eye. And now she already proves that she's going to be a good breeding hen for the future. I'm very happy. I'm very happy for for John, for Johnny, my also my friend, and also the Sir Ditlev Bonnie also helped me very much with the breeding, etc. Because we are a fantastic good team. That's very important. Good friends and a good team. That's very important in pigeon sport. No
Well
enemies,
done.
just for yeah.
Yeah, it's well done. What a beautiful story, Dominic, and congratulations once again from our side, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Yes, thank you very much, and you do very well. Really, Africa Pro is fantastic. It's my best one-off race in the whole world, really. And also, the pigeons are in fantastic condition when you see the arrivals this today. And also the show you make. I'm really proud to be agent of Africa Pro, the Belgium agent. Really, very top one-off race, and I'm looking forward for the final to see everybody. I want to meet everybody, all everybody of the team of Africa Pro. Yes, I'm looking forward, really. Still 3 weeks to go, something like this.
All the best.
And
Yes, yeah. Time is around the corner. So looking forward to see you. I see you just also in the very same team. You've got another pigeon coming in on 137th position. So that team of you are doing really very good today. Yeah. So all in the top 3-4% there. So well done.
Okay, we're gonna drink, Hendrik and your friend. We're gonna drink one on the final race together.
For sure.
We'll see you there.
All the best.
Okay,
Cheers.
very much.
Okay,
and
thank you. All the best.
Thank
Cheers,
you. Bye.
Well done. Congratulations to him. You know, what really stands out about Dominic Velge is the fact that he's willing to tell you about. First of all, he knows a lot about the lineage, about the breed of his birds, but also he'll tell you who contributed to its success as well. That's really cool. It's really great.
Yeah. So back in 2023, take note of the Priya Deadlifts at that time was winning the blackjack.
Yes.
And he asked us, what should he do? I said to him, the blackjack to me point out who was successful that year. So this is my freshest reference I can give you. Which I done the year before to KDK racing. At that time, it was Diamond Pigeon Stud that won the blackjack at that time. And both of them seems to have success by just buying into the lineage or bloodlines of those top fanciers.
Yes.
What a beautiful story. So he bought a 4th ace pigeon, but obviously make a connection with the previous year's blackjack winners.
Yes.
So you basically target the best pigeons out of that team.
Great strategy.
And he bought that, and you see it pays off.
Immediately. Well done to him.
I say. Let's quickly have a look at today's standings, and then we can. There's the black jacket standing as we speak. So the painters and some Ulrich move into the black top 10. Congratulations to them. Federloft move up another position. Now they're in the 9th position. Pigeon Palace in the 8th, and Kingston Gijslow. So they still put their genetics close to each other.
Yes.
Just right there. To the Rebels, Kevin, not much change there. And Velga Dietlers dropped down 2 positions into the 4th. And then Wilson and Schellenbusch into the 3rd. Alwyn Bester move up a position into the 2nd, and Mountain Loft, Marin Mills into the number 1 position as it stands today.
Looking at some great consistency there in the top 10 rankings. Let's take a look at the Blue Jacket rankings now.
There you see Triple L from UK into the 10th. Webster Loft.
Fresh off the press.
Fresh off the press. It's out there today in the 9th position. Kevin, Fam 56.
Yes.
In the 8th position, Kingston Gijslow, Georgie in the 7th, and Webster put 2 pigeons up there in 8th position.
Yes.
Congratulations, Lex Webster from the Eastern Cape.
He's got Jingling Jacana.
Yeah.
In position number 6, yes.
Webster got D.I. Star in the 5th position. Harry Wilson and Kruger Schellenbusch got 6056 laser level in the 4th. And there's the untouchable from Velga Dietlefs in the Priya. And then as well, Royal Lily from RMG single. And the amazing one is that Team Os from Netherlands, Erwin van Os, keep this first leading with his pigeon 7727. the Blue Jacket Ace Pigeon ranking so far of
King
7
of the
races.
Jackets, yes. Now let's take a look at the brown jacket rankings. Number 10, we have Triple N coming in with Baroncini.
And he's currently also then ranked in the Blue Jacket. And Ahmed Kafar from Turkey
Yes.
in the 9th position, Kuni Hartung in the 8th, RAM Mandale in the 7th position, Kevin in the 6th, Zoltan. Congratulations to you. Last week he was 4th. This week he just dropped 1 position. To
Interesting
5th.
name there. Zbra Power 60.
Yes. And then the Tour Rebels, Rose Garden in the 4th, and Team Van Osdie.
Big name.
Pigeon at leading currently the Blue Jacket is out there on the 3rd position.
And we have Mad Max that belongs to Volga and Twitter in the 2nd position.
And then we have Albert Bester currently leading our brown jacket with Tom Dooley.
Yes, indeed. Well, there we have our brown jacket standings. And I think let's take a look at the fancy of the race now, starting with number 15. We've got Pigeon Palace 2 in 14th position, Alvin Bester. 13th position, Loft Incomer. And still staying with South Africa in position number 12, TNT Elite Center. And then we move right on to our international fanciers.
Then we have Chris Bond from Switzerland, the fantastic 5 in 11th, and Pipa Reading and PEC Lead Center in the 10th position, Burka Loft in 9, Feder Lofts in the 8th position, Kingston Gijslow in the 7th and 6th position. Today they just show where the genetics fits and stay together. Team Olaf Loft and Lubomir Kubacik in 5th and 4th, Nils Geraman.
Yes.
And Lubomir Kubacik and Team Olaf Loft on the 3rd as well. So they put 2 teams up there today in the top 5. Congratulations to them. What a performance. Kingston Ken Easley in Sun Racing from America in the seconds. The time that we see your name up there, that he was well-deserved fans. He's very good, passionate about the sport. And they really, truly want to win Africa Pro.
Showing it.
Today they show us they've got a pigeon.
Certainly.
And Kenneth Family Loft in the 1st position.
Yes.
Fancy of the race. And this
King
is
of the Sky.
3rd time Mike Dennis winning the Fancy of the Race competition today. In this season, it's almost going for a record now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it for race day 7. But do not forget, please keep on commenting on our Facebook. You already made the prediction. Please do tell us who was the Black Jacket champion for the past 3 seasons. Remember, we are giving away a single bird free entry so for the next season. So please do make sure that you partake in the competition. But for now, looking forward to race day 8. Henrik, any last words?
No, so congratulations to all our winners, and we're looking forward for next week when we go further, and who knows, maybe harder.
Yes.
And the season getting more and more interesting, and the challenge become bigger and bigger, and the true top pigeons is moving up the rankings as well as the fancies. And I'm just always amazed to see these good genetics and results coming through. I always love these beautiful stories, what we just heard from Dominic there. Bought the 4th Ace Pigeon last year, and they have great results.
Yeah, so from us at Africa Pro, we'll see you at race day 8.